Table, the stories run free. Jeff got the headlines with a twist of comedy. Andy's got picks for the shows you should stream. Willie's gaming hits, living every nursery. So Weekend Pregame, yeah, you know it's on. Raise your glass, we'll go till dawn. News and laughs, movies, games and more. Kick back and cheer, that's what Fridays are for. Beers on the table, the stories run free. Jeff's got the headlines with a twist of comedy. Andy's got picks for the shows you should stream. Willie's gaming hits, living every nursery. All hail Jeff, Andy, and Willie too. Crack a cold one, we'll toast with you. The vibe, the fun, the Friday escape. Roll into the weekend, no time to wait. It's a Weekend Pregame, yeah, you know it's on. Raise your glass, we'll go till dawn. News and laughs, movies, games and more. Kick back and chill, that's what Fridays are for.
What is up, everyone? Happy Friday. Welcome to the Weekend Pregame. My name's Jeff, and I am back. I know you missed me. Don't lie to yourself. You know I've missed you.
Not one person.
Not a single person with every bullet, right? Hey, joining me, as always, is Andrew. How are we doing, brother?
Good.
Good.
Fantastic. Except for the snow. Obviously, not good.
We've had some snow in the past couple of days. As you can see, it's pretty cold in here. We're in a garage that has no heat.
It's insulated, just no heat.
Yeah.
Well, propane heater. No salamander, but
You can't run it during the show because we'll die.
loud. Well, we could, but you would just hear
On the rough.
the whole time.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, got some snow. Got
Happy,
some people in the chat.
Happy Thanksgiving. Late
That's
Thanksgiving.
right. Yep.
Happy Black Friday, all you shoppers.
Black Friday, absolutely.
Happy Capitalist America Day.
Yes. It's not called Black Friday because of the reason we think racist. Anyways, well, that's my own. We got Amanda in the chat.
14
Late.
degrees outside.
Yeah, Eli McGinnis. Hail, told you I'd be here. Beers are cold also. Hey, cheers to you. It's cold here as well.
Man of Guinness is a welcome here.
Yeah, nerd slap. Let's go. Exactly. It gets warm outside. No, not really. Let's see here. Always makes you jump to get it. Why is it in fold mode? So there should be two separate video modes on YouTube. I hope. Let me check.
Yeah, we should have one.
We should be one vertical and one
One for
horizontal.
TV, one for phone. I guess it depends
Yeah.
on where you're watching it. It might just autoplay.
Yeah, there's two of them. So maybe I shouldn't have done the fold. But hey, it gave me the option too, so I figured why not.
We're
But
athletes, not mathletes.
very technically uninclined. Anyways, we're going to start the show off here. We have some 1876 Texas Suburban.
You, us,
You, the chat, lurkers, viewers, VOD, we watch.
Survivors.
Survivors of the holidays
Apocalypse.
and the rapture. All right, let me put my hair back.
Ooh, that one's got a.
That's got a kick. I forgot we have music playing. I got to turn it on.
That's very interesting.
Okay.
No, I like the music in the background. Kind of made me think at a.
It's all about
aneurysm.
you. Sweet Carol. Sweet
There
Carol
it is.
906. I don't know who that is.
Sweet Caroline.
But no.
Ba, ba, ba.
Abigail Hart. Hi. Nerd Slap back to work. Lurking and chatting when I can. Thanks for being here, brother.
Someone's got to keep those Black Friday prices down.
It's just Jeff podcast tonight. Go try
Let's
the
see.
different. Okay, hold on. I got to. No, it's bothering me.
Uninstall.
Uninstall.
Unenhance. Oh, boy.
Okay. Okay. There is a second one.
Not just one, but two.
Yeah.
See, I got the other one up.
Yeah. There's Abigail. Go check. There should be another video directly below it on your subscriptions. That'll have it. No, Willie's not here. Okay. Maybe we shouldn't have done the vertical thing. I'm really
Nonsense.
regretting this. Even sweet Carol says I can't see the other guys.
Not important.
Yeah. I hear Andy and Willie, but can't see them. Well, you can't see Willie regardless because he's not here. Is Jeff Russian? Duh. All right, let's get to it. Intense lake effect snow shatters Thanksgiving record as holiday travelers. I just slipped. Face dangerous roads home. Let's zoom in a little bit. Ooh, hello, Katie Byrne.
Enhance.
The threat of rapidly changing whiteout road conditions remains for parts of Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Western New York through Friday night. Cool. Breaking records, delivering feet of snow on the Great Lakes snowbelt, and continuing to snarl holiday travelers driving and flying home from Thanksgiving on Friday before the lake enhancement finally winds down. You're going to say something?
No, I was going to say if it mentioned anything about how much snow we actually got in the area, or what I'm guesstimating is 3 feet because it's too much.
Oh, yeah, we got 3 feet easily. But I guess it shattered records for Thanksgiving weekend.
I shattered my back, I can tell you that.
You're just out of shape.
No, it's the fast jerking motion just threw it out of alignment, and the wet, heavy snow.
Lifting with your back.
Yeah, obviously, it's the
Fast
strongest
jerking
muscle.
motion, yeah.
You don't breathe, your body does it for you. Lock the knees.
I thought it told me how many. More than 55,000 customers were without power early Thanksgiving morning across Wisconsin, Michigan, and Western New York. Yes, a lot of people had no power around here, but because some people are just built different, I had power. Did you have power?
I had power.
Yeah, we're built different. Willie's not showing up. No.
Willie's not here. Boom segment. Hunters, good luck hunting out there.
Yes,
if you even
you're gonna go up there.
bother hunting. But that just reminded me because they did not have power at their house, and they're like just
quarter
up the
mile
hill.
away.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're not far. It's amazing how that works.
a lot of trees, a lot of heavy, wet snow that didn't freeze, and then we just got a bunch of it. So
Yeah,
it's
it
a
was
damn shame.
kind of disgusting. The really stupid thing was live YouTube snowstorm chasers that were driving your roads.
And
I
you know
didn't
what?
see any of that, but I drove our roads because
It was me.
I'm what you call a professional.
No, I need to go to Quick Trip and grab some snacks.
Had to go
'cause I
to
was-
Quick Trip and get some cheese curds.
Yep, I was like, you know
Getting a
what?
bit cold out. Yeah.
Hey, if I'm driving in this, someone better be there. But yeah, a lot of places closed for genius reasons. But
Well, Walmart even closed early last night or Wednesday night.
well, that makes sense. See,
No, it doesn't. I was in there trying to shop, and they're like, "Hey guys, we're closing in 5
Yeah.
minutes. Get your shit,
Get
and
your
get
shit,
out."
get
I'm
out.
like, "Well, I guess I'm not going to spend any money here."
but I'm sure they have people who work at Walmart who are, 2-wheel drive in a little Toyota Camry, and they're
Well,
like,
it's still front wheel drive though on a Toyota Camry. It should be
Let me tell you.
fantastic for snow driving.
yeah, after the snow, not the 4-foot snow drifts they're trying to drive
Well,
through.
then don't drive through the snow drift. Drive around it, like I tried to do. There was 6-foot snow drift, and that didn't work too well. I had to blast right through it. Speaking of driving, what's the last animal you hit with your vehicle?
That I hit, or I was in the vehicle and we hit something.
Either way.
Partridge was the
That's
one I hit,
exciting.
but last one I was in a vehicle and we hit something was a deer.
Okay.
So
You ever had a cat come through your windshield?
no, that'd be a story. Just had a bald eagle drop a cat
All
through
right,
my
hold on.
windshield.
Isaac, there are two separate. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to cancel one or the other. There are two separate YouTube videos, and I think I'm going to cancel one of them.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Yeah. YouTube started doing vertical streaming because everyone's doing vertical. Everyone watches on their phone.
Not a very good idea. Hold on, folks. Andy, I'm going to pull up this.
Yeah, I'll read through it. Everyone enjoy your YouTube vertical.
I'm gonna.
Or if you're on the,
If you're on the vertical, it's going to disappear in a minute.
and then you got to find us on the other one.
Just look for the other one. Yeah, I thought it'd be cool because I saw a few other people doing it, but hey,
You have to warn people. Yeah, you have to warn
you're,
people.
you're reading the article, not on your phone.
I'm reading the article on my phone through the
Oh.
phone.
Read right there while I get the thing fixed.
It's nonsense.
Yeah,
Motorist North Carolina escaped injury when the carcass of a cat crashed into the passenger side of her front windshield along the highway near Great Smoky Mountains National Park. 911 call, unidentified driver, U.S. Route 74, route, however you want to call it, Swain County near Bryson City, told dispatcher bald eagle dropped the cat. Bryson City is about 65 miles south of Asheville. Not clear if the feline slipped free from the eagle's talons or was discarded simply because the big bird didn't want to have a taste for it. Either way, do they have a video? No, it's just 911 call.
It's just a phone call, yeah.
Do they have a picture of the, I mean, that's a windshield, but I'd expect more blood and gore or something. I mean, that'd be a hell of a fall for a cat. I bet you it landed on its feet. That's probably why there's no blood or anything. It picked up, ran away. Easy.
Well, let me see that, Glenn.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Abigail's coyote that bit a small kid at the mall. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
I can't figure this out.
Wow. If you just move over to the other one, yeah, now you can see all of it. Well, all two of us. Hail Naganol.
Naganol, he's alive. Everybody.
He showed up.
Our mod's in the chat tonight.
He did it.
Okay, so anyone that's on the vertical, switch over to the portrait. YouTube trying new things doesn't work that well. I apologize for the confusion and the everything. It's been a long week.
Raining cats, truly end times. Rapture is upon us.
Rapture is upon us.
Do the stuff and the things.
Do the things and the stuff. You know what I haven't seen yet in the chat? I'm expecting. You have a life. So, hey, that's okay. I understand that. I was basically not doing anything for about a week and a half myself. So understandable. You have a life.
I've been shoveling snow the
Sometimes
past 2
you
days.
gotta go cut. Sometimes you have to go touch snow. But who I haven't seen in the chat yet, hopefully he shows up, is Mr. Graybush Campbell Soup. And his company's under hot water because the soup executive calls his products food for poor people, lawsuit claims.
And also, it's 3D printed meat, so it's not even real. So, very impressive.
I hope that's not the case for Campbell's chunky clam chowder, because I got a can of that at home. It's been sitting on my counter teasing me for the last month and a half, just trying to find a day to do it.
I was going to say, for the expiration date on some of the things, I'm just like, man, is that real food in there?
Mm-hmm.
I understand the whole, whatever process of like getting rid of the germs and everything.
Right.
But man, to have a shelf life of like 2 years.
Well, it's
on top of 2
allegedly.
years of somewhat tasting good, and then it survives like another 15, 20 in a bomb shelter bunker.
Yeah, well, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
A lawsuit filed in Michigan last week alleges that a Campbell Soup Company executive made offensive comments about Indian workers and said their company's products were for poor people during a conversation with a former employee.
So the employee was working for Campbell Soup.
Mm-hmm.
He was in a meeting with this guy who is a CEO, but of like the IT department. So he has no business being a part of like the actual like food making side. So his comments are obviously left field, or maybe they're right. I don't know. He runs the IT stuff.
Oh,
but he did say they got fired. So
good. Boy, I'm off my game today. I'll tell you what.
Unenhance.
It's
because it's your first time back.
It's my first time back. I haven't done anything correctly yet. I'm really, really forking up here. Andy, can you continue reading, please? I've completely forgot to do some of the most important parts of our stream.
Was that
share with your friends?
Sharing with friends?
Yes.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah.
Campbell's executive Martin Bally made offensive remarks during a meeting November 2024. Intended to discuss his salary. According to the lawsuit, Bally made several comments about Indian people. Yep, highly processed food for poor people.
What a shitty thing to say.
You're telling me.
I like Campbell Soup now and then.
Garza was then abruptly terminated from employment just weeks later. Okay.
He's here.
Oh, so Garza informed his manager about the comments made, and then Garza was terminated.
Bye-bye.
Yep. Discussion between Garza and Bally. Captured comments. Allegedly, Bally claimed the company's soup uses bioengineered meat and denegregated the abilities of Indian workers.
That was a big word.
Yeah. I was trying to pronounce it. I was like, I'm not sure if they're going English on me.
Don't say it the wrong way, right?
Careful. Reading.
Yeah, reading.
November 26th statement, Campbell said that Bally is no longer employed at the company. Added, I believe the recording is legitimate. So there it is. Comments is vulgar. Behavior does not reflect values of the culture of the company. Obviously, you got to downplay and say we don't believe any of that.
Mm-hmm.
He was one of many vice presidents at Campbell's, according to James Reagan. Vice president and chief information security officer. So would he have access to that information? I would assume he would.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's not like it's KFC. They have like a secret recipe or anything.
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
Oh, there he is.
I was gonna say he's here. I said he's
the
here.
Gray Bush himself. Your company, your family. I don't know. Is under attack right now.
Canadian friends, he says. Yeah. If I'm Canadian, then you're soup can.
What's the South Park? I'm not your friend, buddy. I'm not your buddy guy. I'm not your guy, friend.
Let's see.
And then they went in. Company added all soups are made with no antibiotics ever. Chicken meat.
Chicken meat.
Any claims to the contrary are completely false.
Good to go.
So does that mean it's? I mean, what defines a chicken?
Usually it goes buck and lays an egg. I don't know.
Well, that's how I define a chicken. But if they're doing 3D printed chicken, I mean, it says chicken in the title, just like Made in America, but it's America, China. Idaho Mike, are you here? Can you verify?
I have not seen Mike yet. No.
A little early.
I'm a camel soup, according to Sophie and Nishi.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're foreigners, so they don't know.
In hands.
So yeah, there's your weekly update on Campbell's soup. But we got a lot going on today here. We got a whole slew of things. We're gonna jump around
Upside down, left side, right.
Yep, we got
Egypt.
We got TV, movies, Crocs.
No Willie.
No Willie. Willie's
birthday
gone.
party.
Yep.
Snowstorm.
His wife is more important than us.
Guinness.
Did you know that Crocs got the Xbox treatment with soul crushing price? Very nice pun of $80.
I can believe Xbox would team up with Crocs. Crocs is doing all them, off-brand shoots. They did Shrek ones. They're doing Power Rangers. They did Demon Slayer. They're doing.
Did they cost $80?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think they cost $80 though. I mean, they raised the price of their consoles. They're gonna raise the price of the next gen console, and now they're raising the price of Crocs.
That's a crock of shit.
It sure is. That's what I stick to my Walmart off-brand.
Standard black Crocs cost under $50, but for $30 more, you can get added thumbsticks and buttons. They're called joysticks, but nice.
You can also get the Walmart brand for like $9.99, maybe $15 if you get bougie with the
How
extra
much?
four-wheel drive.
How much are they?
It's about $9.99. About that. Round it up.
Yeah, spend another $20. You can decorate the backstrap with Gibbets charms, including Doom and Sea of Thieves logo. That is the stupidest shit I've ever seen.
$80 and then another $20, so $100 plus tax for that monstrosity.
But these look like actual Xbox Crocs because it says Xbox in the side of there too. Unless that's just AI generated bullshit.
That could be, but that might be custom because they also don't have that many holes in the front. Most of them have that breathability.
True. Unless, hold on. The release comes hot on the heels of Windows XP themed Crocs and coincides with the 20th anniversary of the US debut of Xbox 360.
So they're
interesting.
Again, they're celebrating the old stuff. And their new shit is shit.
Mm-hmm. We'll talk about that shortly.
Let me drink 17 to 15 more of these, and I may purchase them.
I know
just
you
for
will.
Collector's sake.
Hey,
for collector's sake.
Did your burnt hair ever come in?
Yeah.
Elon Musk's burnt hair. I don't know if we ever smelled it.
I did. I sprayed it around.
Oh.
It smells legit like burning hair.
Can't imagine.
I was well surprised at how good they got that scent going.
The Xbox account on X, formerly Twitter. I can't believe they still have to put that. Formerly Twitter.
Yeah.
Posted, finally, a controller for your feet.
Oh, that's right up Jeff's alley. I'm surprised you're not buying that.
All right.
It involves feet.
That's enough of that bullshit. Wiggly Mufasa. Hi, boys. Hey, Wiggly. Good to see
hi.
you. Welcome to the shit show. Oh, I started way in the back.
I was gonna say
All
I
right,
was
we're
expecting
moving
us to start
backwards.
uphill, but we're already at the bottom of the hill.
Yeah, we're at the
it's
bottom. We're doing tech and video game news now.
ice and slippery. We're not going uphill anytime
Yeah,
soon.
we're talking shoes. Now we're talking Epic boss Tim Sweeney thinks stores like Steam should stop selling games as being made with AI. It makes no sense, he says, because AI will be involved in nearly all future production.
Which I again totally disagree with.
Yeah, that is a poor take.
I can see again
The
in the
fuckers.
future, AI, yes, AI will be part of everything because
Yeah, I agree.
everything fucking right now, you can't escape AI.
Mhm.
Golf clubs, AI made. Fucking golf balls, AI made. Fucking Chat GPT, type my essay so I can become a doctor.
Yeah, that's how they get there.
Type fucking probably a doctor going in his office, be like, hey, patient has symptoms of this. What do you think it is? And then it'll be a Google result. They're dying. So unfortunately, I'm a Skynet.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's doing it, so it's okay. Just let it go. That's how it starts.
Unfortunately, I think there's too many people right now who are still like, hey, people are drawing art, doing actual art, spending their time and energy creating these things, and then you're just typing into a computer, make some untrademarked character do this thing to another untrademarked character. Laugh.
Do you know how hard I work on a drawing of a stick person with huge tits?
Yeah, but at the same time, I can see people like Jeff who's over there like, hey, I can't draw feet.
I can't draw.
I just want to see pics of feet, and then he just types in and it'll pull it up.
Usually has 6 toes, but hey, or thumb toes, but you never know.
But it's a lot better than what he can draw.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you're poor and you're just like, hey,
and if you're poor and eat Campbell's soup,
yeah, can't afford the real soup. What's another soup brand? Fucking.
I've only ever eaten Campbell's homemade. I don't know.
What's the big one? Nope, that's Campbell's too.
Progresso.
Oh, there it is.
Look at any number of Steam pages. Arc Raiders, for instance, you'll see a fairly prominent AI-generated content disclosure, laying out which parts of the game make use of AI-generated content. Go to the Epic Game Store, however, and you'll see nothing of the sort. And that's the difference. That's not likely to change for one simple reason. Epic boss Tim Sweeney thinks AI disclosures are a waste of time.
And I think this is another thing where Steam can just sit there and do nothing and just win and let the other companies shoot themselves in the face and lose. I mean, good for them.
Yep.
So, Gabe, you're he knows his stuff.
Yep. The AI tag is relevant to art is relevant to art exhibits for authorship disclosure and to digital content licensing marketplaces where buyers need to understand the right situation, Sweeney wrote on X via Games Radar. Agreeing with no user who called for Steam and other digital storefronts to eliminate the Gen AI labeling, it makes no sense for game stores where AI will be involved in nearly all future production. Bad take. We will be slaves to the robots within 10 years.
Well, and the other thing is like the whole AI, we program it so it doesn't get out into the wild.
Right.
But yet everyone has access to it and they're not going to try to let it out into the wild. It's just a Kingdom of Planet of the Apes.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, you know what? Not everyone's smart.
At the same time, though, I can see future generations like, why would I want to draw something? I can just type it into this computer. It'll make it for me.
That's an
and
issue.
It loses all creativity. It's just like words thrown out there.
Yep.
And the fucking RAM prices, memory prices. If you're trying to build a computer right now, they're doing all the big companies are buying all the RAM. So it's fucking skyrocketing. Really? So if you're trying to build a computer right now, I'm sorry for you.
The only RAM I know is Dodge. And that's not even... RAM isn't even Dodge anymore, so
yeah. Well, you can saw it memory too, but I mean it's RAM, old school.
I'm very retarded when it comes to computers.
So you used to be able to buy like 16 gigs of whatever speed at a relatively decent price. I mean, 16 gigs is probably the bare minimum right now. I think that maybe $75.
Willie's got to empty that.
Yeah, but if you're looking now, you're looking at like $200+. Just because they're buying it all up for their AI stuff.
Oh boy.
The future.
Who shook up my beer? All right. Well, Tim Sweeney's pretty stupid, but Sydney Sweeney, she likes to water ski. And has Josh Brolin saying, fuck yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But why?
Why
I mean,
not? Fuck
no,
yeah.
I'm gonna say fuck yeah to Sydney Sweeney, but like, why does it matter that Josh Brolin said it? I mean,
because it's the only one that stood out. Well, hey, let's read and find out.
you could sit over here and be like, DrinkU.P said Sweeney, fuck yeah. Why don't we get the recognition?
Exactly.
It's Josh Brolin. He snapped his fingers one time. Okay, we get it. Ended the entire
I
Marvel
don't appreciate
franchise.
that. Sorry, just someone in the chat here was being really mean to me.
Mm-hmm.
Drink beer, don't pleasure it. Hey, you got to pleasure it because it's going to pleasure me. Sydney Sweeney celebrated this year's Thanksgiving by water skiing on a lake. She posted the video of herself in the act, which has since received a lot of traction among the many comments on Sydney Sweeney's black wetsuit clad video. No Country for Old Men star. I like how that's the movie that they brought up for him.
That's even worse.
That's like 15 years ago.
They're showing his
He's done like
age.
20 movies since, and they got no Country for Old Men star. Josh Brolin also commented from his official account.
I mean,
And
he
said,
killed
"Fuck
the
yeah."
Marvel universe
He did,
with the snap.
literally. Let's just.
Are you trying to
get
watch
out
the
of
video? I didn't even bother
I'm
getting
going.
that far.
Oh no! Yes. Oh yeah. No, it's actually kind of cool.
Oh no. Oh yes. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Is she driving the boat?
No, she's skiing.
That looks like one singular thing. I think skis
not
have
wrong.
two.
I think she's slalom, where both feet are on the one ski. She probably started with two and then dropped one, which is
Oh.
actually pretty tough to do unless you
Fuck.
know what you're doing. I've tried it a couple of times when I was a kid and damn near drowned.
The closest I got was maybe one of those like tubes, and then we hit the fucking big bump. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be cool and fucking do a flip. And needless to say, I flew like 60 feet and then bashed my face and lost all my breath, and I died, and then I got resurrected.
Boy, life is hard for you.
Yeah,
Anyways, fuck yeah.
I know I had a longer, in-depth story, but I'm cutting out all the expletive material of like.
But that's not all, folks. We got another story about Sydney Sweeney because her new Gundam movie adds Rambo star to live action anime adaptation.
The fact that they're making a Gundam movie and I'm just hearing about this, fantastic. And it's Sydney Sweeney, I'm already in.
The live-action Gundam movie is finally taking shape as a project that's former DCEU member to join the cast. Since debuting in the 1979 with the Mobile Suit Gundam, the mech-based franchise has become a global phenomenon with over 50 television series produced and various novels, comics, and collectibles produced.
They also got action figures, and they got a new war table game. I mean, Gunpla, it's massive.
Congrats on your resurrection.
Hey, I appreciate it.
The story is set in the far future where space colonies look to gain their independence from Earth by partaking in battles and piloting giant mechas called Gundams. A live-action feature film is in the works with Sydney Sweeney set to headline the film.
Which I find weird. I don't know why she would headline, but I'd expect Amuro Ray to be the headline. But I suppose she's, again, I wish Willie was here because he would be fucking deep diving in this. Fantastic series. It's very more political based and everything about warring factions, Earthside against the space. Like you got space colonists who were born in space and it's so far in the future. They're like, hey, we want to see we need stuff. And people on Earth are like, I was born on Earth. And they're like, oh, it must be the royalty. And they're like, oh, okay. So it's just warring.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's interesting. Highly recommend. It's, but yeah, they have so many versions. Gundam Wing is probably one of my favorites. MS-008. They got so many.
Cool. I've never
I know it.
partaken.
I mean, Japan built a fucking life-size Gundam for tourism. That's how you know it's good.
Japan, they have nothing else better to do other than rebuild after we nuked them. According to the Hollywood Reporter, Noah Centineo, which I believe, nope, never mind, wrong person, is now in the talks to join the cast of Gundam. Centennial previously played Adam Smasher in Black Adam, very forgettable, as well as starring in Netflix To All the Boys franchise, never heard of it. Centennial's role is under wraps, but he reportedly will be a romantic lead to Sweeney's character as two Romeo and Juliet figures on opposite sides of the war.
So
Centennial is currently filming Street Fighter and will play young John Rambo in the prequel film, John Rambo.
Shut the fuck up.
It looks nothing like Stallone.
I'm getting fucking spoiled on like 4 movies, a Rambo prequel, a fucking Street Fighter movie, which I'm not interested in, and now I'm hearing this Gundam movie isn't even going to involve Amuro Ray and his fight for freedom and stuff. I mean,
No idea, dude.
oh,
It's a long
I'm upset.
Despite Black Adam being a disappointment. Well, that's where we leave
Yeah.
that. So yeah, Gundam movie coming out for all you nerds.
Oh, it's fantastic. Let me tell you, the fucking did you pull up the your Stargate getting reborn, refranchised?
We're getting to it.
That's
Don't
what
you
I thought.
worry about
Let
it.
me tell you, the Gundam is way better. You're welcome.
I found interest in Stargate. I haven't found interest in Gundam.
You haven't watched Gundam yet. Yeah, you don't know what real life is.
You know what actually worries me though is FX ordered a Farcry anthology series based on video game franchise from Noah Hawley, who created Alien Earth
Oh,
and Rob Mac and Cheese. Don't know who that guy is. So yeah, after the smashing success of
that's-
Alien Earth,
that Rob Mack. He's from Always Sunny in Philly.
Thought he looked
He's
familiar.
funny, and he also got the that Welsh soccer team with Ryan Reynolds,
oh, okay.
the Fighting Welsh, or whatever the fuck their name is. I forgot, but it's on
The
Apple
Welsh
TV.
are good people.
I think it's on Apple TV.
I think I'm like 1.2% Welsh. That's the one thing I have going for me in life.
Yeah, I think there's only like 60 people who still speak native Welsh.
I know, right? They're on an island in
Yeah,
Wales.
fucking-
FX has given a series order to Far Cry based on the popular video game franchise. It was popular up until the last two.
3. I'm gonna say Far Cry 3 was probably the biggest one.
4 and 5 are pretty good.
What was the one with the black guy who's the evil guy and everything?
That was 6.
That was 6.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And there was one before
No.
that, New Dawn.
Primeval, the Mammoth
Primal
one.
Primal. That was
terrible.
horrible. I like ancient history, BC stuff, and that game was terrible.
Yeah. Again, I'm gonna stand by. I'm gonna hold my ground. 3 was the best one.
3 was the best one. I liked 4 a lot. 5 I liked a lot too because it was America.
4 was not bad, but 3 is still the favorite.
Yep.
And then what was the one with the was that Far Cry? The teams you could go through co-op, kind of do things. Was that 5? I don't even know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
3 I played the shit out of.
Yep.
4 I played and beat, and I was like, I'm done. 5 I started, and I was just like, I don't care. And the rest I just didn't even bother with. So
Mhm. All right, the limited anthology series hails from Noah Hawley, Fargo, and Alien Earth, and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia creator Rob Mack with the Mac set to star. Series will stream on Hulu in the US and Disney Plus internationally. The fact that Disney has their fingers in so many beloved franchises and
Well-
even R-rated like movie
Well, to
franchises,
be
and they're
fair-
Disneyfying them,
when is this coming out?
it probably won't.
Well, I'm saying if it's coming out next year,
I don't think
Hulu
it
will
will.
be dead. It'll be Disney Plus.
Well, Hulu
only,
is Disney
so
Plus now, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Hulu's gonna be gone entirely. You
Yeah.
won't have an app anymore. It's gonna
Yep.
be Disney.
Each season will retain Far Cry's signature standalone storytelling format, according to producers, with each season set in a new setting following a new cast of characters.
Speaking of which, random thought, because we're talking about streaming shit.
Yep.
Amazon Prime. I started watching American Gods based
That's
on
what
the
you
Neil
were saying,
Gaiman book, which is on my to be read list and everything. But I figured, you know what, the
Okay.
first season I'm hearing fantastic reviews. I'm gonna
Yep.
watch it. I'm fucking watching it. I'm like, holy shit, this is interesting. It reminds me of Game of Thrones mixed with more adult themes than Game of Thrones. So I'm like, holy shit. Again, but I'm watching it in my living room, midday, windows open, fucking, well, not windows open, but the screen shades up. People walking by should not be watching it. This is a private of your own home, so people don't judge you. Kind
So
of.
you don't
show.
put the TV facing the window, Andy.
I understand, but I was like, it can't be that bad. It's about, I was so thrown off on like the first couple episodes, like, holy fuck, I really need to close these shades. Like,
Yeah, I'd say so.
and of course, at the most opportune time, people are walking by, and I have those large windows, and they can see in fucking large TV,
That's why my house is 150 yards off the road.
and not in the middle of town.
Exactly. I'm in the woods, buddy.
But needless to say, really enjoying the show. The story so far is good. It's about old gods and new gods. You have the old gods of war, fighting, and shit,
Yep.
who are kind of being forgotten. New gods like technology and movies and stardom and shit are rising up in power. But the old gods are like, hey, don't forget about us. And it's a giant battle and everything going on. But god power is going on. But I'm watching the series. It's 8 episodes.
Okay.
I get 4 episodes in, and all of a sudden it just stops. And I back out. I'm looking at the menu. I'm like, I got 3 more episodes. Why can't I watch these?
Mhm.
Fucking click on the next episode. It's like Amazon's lost the right to this episode for audio or something. I'm like, how can you say it's a new release if I can't even watch the season? So I get 4 episodes in, can't watch episode 5.
The company that greenlit and paid for Rings of Power can't pay for the rights to probably one song in the entire episode.
And that's what I'm saying. So I can't watch episode 5. I have to download another streaming app to watch said episode 5. I'm like, okay, I watch episode 5. Go back, watch episode 6. You know what? Episode 6 on Amazon Prime, I can watch that. Can't watch episode 7. I have to go back to my other free app to fucking watch episode 7.
You're really not selling the show to me, Andy. I'm just going to say that.
No, the
right
show's
now.
the show is really good. It's the fact that Amazon
Okay.
is pulling this
How many
bullshit.
How many seasons are there?
I don't know. As far as I'm aware, the first season's fantastic, and then it kind of goes downhill.
Yeah,
after that.
2017 to 2021. There's a chance it could be 4 seasons.
Yeah. As far as I'm aware, I heard
season one.
season 1 was fantastic. Tubi was the other app I had to download just so I can watch.
26 episodes.
So I can watch those 2 fucking
Yeah,
episodes.
3 seasons.
Okay, so I heard season 1's fantastic, which it is so far.
Yeah.
Haven't even got to season 2.
I don't think you're going to.
I probably not. Not with this whole back and forth
It's borderline
bullshit.
porn.
Ah, there we go.
That's what Amanda says. It's borderline porn. It's borderline porn. Well, I'm going to go watch American Gods. Everyone have a good night.
That extra step, and you're like, ooh.
All right. Okay.
War
Well,
Between
there you
Gods,
go.
pretty
American
interesting.
Gods.
I really enjoyed it,
All
or
right,
I'm
go
enjoying
check
it
it
so
out.
far, except for the whole fucking Amazon bullshit. So if they do that with other shows,
Mhm.
for what reason? Don't even have it on there.
Can we get back to
Yeah, get back
Farcry.
to Far Cry.
All right. Let's see here. Holly's Alien Earth with a 92% Rotten Tomato score was recently renewed for a second season. That's terrible.
Who? Oh, Alien
Holly.
Earth?
Yeah. 5 was the last good one in my opinion, says Negradol for Far Cry. Yes, I agree. 5 was fantastic because set in America and Montana. And the redneck Americans with guns and planes and tanks and stuff are literally the ones that are the protagonists.
I enjoyed 5, but I didn't want to 100% it. If you know what I'm saying, it's like I enjoyed it, played the story.
Yeah.
I didn't want to run around and find every
I'd give it a
collectible, do all
90.
that
I'd
shit.
say I'd give it a 90%.
Far Cry 3, I literally was
Far
going
Cry
through
3 is almost
fucking
100%.
hunting.
Yep.
Yeah, I was lifeblooding that one.
Yep. Since 2004, Far Cry has sold more. Far Cry has more than 100 million unique players and is one of the Ubisoft's most popular franchises, known for the exhilarating, of the first-person shootouts, organic open-world playgrounds, unique stories, and memorable antagonists. The latest opus, Far Cry 6, kind of sucked, which featured Giancarlo Esposito as the antagonist. Anton was released on October 6th, my birthday, 2021. Yeah, was not very impressed with Far Cry 6. I beat the storyline, but it was very repetitive over and over. Lot of woke, lot of gay, stuff like that.
Speaking of Ubisoft, I
Wasn't
thought
very-
they
Ubisoft
closed.
is
I thought they're
done.
sold out.
They're shot.
I thought they're dead.
They're shot.
I also heard recently on the interwebs they came out with an Assassin's Creed crossover with Attack on Titan, and it was like one of the worst cinematography or
Interesting.
like clips or something like that, where Ubisoft actually took it down because it was so terrible. And everyone's like, "How can this be a thing?" But
Oh, I saw the picture of it. It
Yeah.
said the one white person in this entire series, and it was just like some big old toothy grin, just terrible.
so
Let's see,
fail.
6 was woke trash from the get go. Yes, the characters right off the bat. It's like, oh, that's Bob. Used to be a chick, but that's a dude now. It's like, oh, okay, sweet.
which one was 6? Was that the twins?
No, that was New Dawn. That was a spinoff from 5.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
again, after
After
5,
five,
I
it
never
went
played a
downhill,
single
yeah.
one because everyone looked the same and terrible. So
Yeah, America isn't for people like us. Yeah, exactly. Unbelievable.
oh
What do we have next? Your book series.
oh
We can
fantastic.
talk about books. Andy likes his books. I like books too, but we like different books.
Yeah.
Andy, I'm gonna let you take the reins on this one.
What do you mean take the reins? It's Sony bought the rights to James Allington's Hierarchy Fantasy.
I don't know
So
what that
if-
means.
I know you weren't here last week, but last week I finished the second book here in his Hierarchy series, which
Okay.
is The Strength of a Few. His first book, Will of the Many, was fantastic. It was like rated one of the top picks. His second book right now is still in the top picks for Goodreads. It
New
depends
York
on
Times
whatever
bestseller.
book.
Don't you have to pay for that?
New York Times bestseller, I don't believe in.
No.
Every book you write is a New York Times bestseller. It's weird. But the fact that
Why does he look menacing?
his book is pretty menacing.
Ooh, pyramids.
Yeah. So the first book is based on like ancient Rome, but it's a twist.
That's a
There's
pyramid,
some sci-fi kind of twist to it.
Okay.
And then the second one kind of spreads off into ancient Egypt, some old Gaelic, and still in the Rome stuff. But it kind of ties together. This is his second series he's written. His first one,
Okay.
which I read, I enjoyed. I'm trying to think of the name of it. But the fact that he's only 2 books in and is already landing a movie deal is pretty spectacular.
Well, good for him.
Yeah. On top of, I'm sure, I think last week we were talking about Project Hail Mary.
Yeah,
the Andy Weir movie.
I woke up and I popped on the stream for like 5 minutes, and you guys were making fun of me so much, I just left. So
yeah. So the Andy Weir is the same thing. He did the Martian with Matt Damon. So similar. I'm assuming it's gonna be hopefully really good.
Okay.
And the fact that he hasn't even written the 3rd book yet, probably expected 2 years from now. High hopes for it.
Well, good. Yeah, we'll keep an eye out for that.
If you're interested in books, sci-fi, kind of mix of history,
Fantasy.
I'd say I wouldn't even say historical fiction. It's kind of more fantasy.
Yeah.
So
Oh, it says fantasy right there.
yeah, I
So
was gonna say it's definitely more, but there's a little bit of sci-fi stuff in
Okay.
there.
Sweet.
Definitely recommended.
We'll check it out.
Big popular.
If you have them, do you actually have them, or are you listening to them?
No, I actually haven't.
Actually-
I've read them. Physically read.
I asked Gary Nerdrotics
Mm-hmm.
when we were in Egypt. I asked him, okay, question, because I know you do a lot of audiobooks. Is listening to an audiobook considered reading? He's like, no. He's like, I listen to a lot of audiobooks. No, that's not reading. He's like, you absorb way more actually reading it on a page than you do listening to it.
It depends on what you're doing. If you're sitting down focused, like in a chair where you would be reading, listening to an audiobook, I can say, yeah, you're still going to retain it. But if you're outside fucking shoveling snow or doing like,
So
your
you're telling
brain
me you
needs to be
just
focused
sit in
on
the
something.
dark room, stare at the ceiling, and listen to a book?
I cut grass.
That's no. It doesn't count as reading. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's not
not
reading.
reading.
However,
You can't
you
say I
still
read this
absorb-
book when you just listen to someone
That's what I'm
tell
saying.
you about it.
It's
You
not
listen to
reading.
someone read it
It's
to you.
listening. A teacher tells you a story, reads you off of her book. Are you paying attention? Yeah, you still retain.
But I'm not saying I
knowledge.
read it unless I'm reading along with her reading it.
Some people are.
But you're not.
I know some people who do listen to audiobook while they're reading the book.
Yeah, that's
What do they
double
do?
whammy.
What-
That's a double
What's
whammy
that
because
count
they're
as?
actually reading it.
So is that reading or listening to?
It's both, but you're actually reading the words on the page. Therefore,
So-
reading.
Eh.
It's just like reading subtitles on a TV show.
Do you count that as reading?
No, I call that as watching a show with subtitles for no reason at all.
See, so
if
I
you're
guess
if it's not in a foreign language, you don't need the subtitles on. I'm sorry.
you're listening to an audiobook with subtitles.
But okay, I see what you're
You
saying.
see what I'm saying?
But it's different.
It is different, but it's at the same time.
If you watch a video of someone shoveling snow, did you shovel snow? Thank you, Tater.
my back
All
feels
right,
it.
now to the important news of the night. This comes from Gate World, everyone's favorite Stargate guide. Amazon greenlights a new Stargate documentary. First on Gate World, a new Stargate documentary is now, which Stargate is a documentary series, is now in pre-production for Prime Video with veteran writer and producer Martin Giro at the helm. Hopefully, they don't Amazon it up and ruin it.
Let's make it woke.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not a
Loving
that's not a
SG-1.
Stargate. That's a butthole.
I got nothing. There's a future for the Stargate franchise in television. Today, Amazon MGM Studios announced it has given the green light to a brand new live-action series, which will stream globally on Prime Video. Veteran Stargate writer and producer Martin Giro created the show and will helm it. As executive producer and showrunner, fellow Stargate alums Brad Wright and Joseph Malozzi are now on board as well as producers. New series will continue the franchise in the same universe, canon, and tone that made Stargate a global hit. Whoa, Stargate.
I was gonna say,
Come on, Maggie.
fucking Lord of the Rings was big and popular, and then it came out with Rings of Power.
Yeah,
so I'm assuming.
here's the thing: is Joseph Malozzi is one of the better writers of the show, and he's on it. Actually, our
what's-
friends of the show, Sons and Shadows, they had Joseph Malozzi on the Stargate Files a couple weeks ago. Go check that episode out; it was really good.
No, Stargate's one of those shows I still have to watch. I've seen episodes.
I'm watching
I've
SG-1, I'm
skimmed
loving it.
some things. I haven't committed.
It's easy to get sucked into, and you fall in love with the characters, and you're like, "Yep, this is pretty cool."
I think at my point of life when I was going to start it, I was between that and Doctor Who, and I went Doctor Who, and that turned out horrendously recently.
Well, you know,
recent times.
the series finale of Doctor Who still kind of pisses me off because we had Peter Capaldi's Doctor, and he started glowing, and then the series just ended. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Yeah. Oh well. It's been a very hard secret to keep for the last 18 months, but we can announce today the brand new Stargate series is coming to Prime.
How many
Rose
seasons
said.
they have of this?
Well, Stargate SG-1, I think, has 10 or 11 seasons. And then there's Stargate Atlantis, Stargate Universe.
Oh, okay, so it's Star Trek, but with gates.
Yes.
So,
No.
yeah, it's, we got the main show, and then we got spin-off shows.
Well, there's a main show that goes into the spin-off shows, yes.
Okay.
Which all spin off of
Again.
Kurt Russell's Stargate.
And then we got prequels and future prequels,
Yep.
and then not prequels, but future spin-offs, which are,
Yes.
yeah, okay.
Which are all
Makes sense.
based on the realistic government Stargate programs.
Did they have a movie?
Yeah.
I think I saw the
Yeah,
movie.
Kurt Russell.
Pretty sure.
I just watched it for the first time the other night. Actually, I think they had 2 movies. I've only seen the first one.
I'm trying to think which movie I saw. I definitely saw a movie.
It's on YouTube for free.
Oh, so you don't have to switch through 15 streaming platforms to watch 2 episodes?
No, I'm talking
Must be
about
nice.
Stargate movie. Stargate SG-1 and all the rest of the Stargates are on Amazon, I believe, the full seasons.
Oh, all right.
Yep.
Again, though, you don't have to flip through 15 things to watch
No.
one episode.
No, it's been
Kind
pretty
of,
easy.
just
Not gonna
one
lie.
episode.
I'm probably gonna watch it tonight when I go home. Let's see here. And with a surprise twist, Stargate's original characters, Dean Devlin and Roland Emmerich, Stargate Independence Day, have signed on as executive producers alongside Safe House Pictures, Joby Harold, and Tori Tunnel. Obi-Wan Kenobi, oh boy. Monarch, Legacy of Monsters, oh boy.
We're not winning on that.
No,
sentence.
that's yeah. I was gonna say that's not a very oof. Gate World managing editor Darren Sumner and the Dial of the Gate host David Reed, both longtime fans of Stargate, were on hand to discuss the first announcement firsthand with the producers. Watch the announcement on Prime Video. We're not going to do that, and we're not going to watch the rest of that because I think we got everything out of that we needed to.
Yeah.
So Stargate is back.
So if you're in Stargate, or if you are looking to start, probably soon.
Yeah, I have a lot to watch yet. to be honest.
Speaking of watching, Stranger Things. Did you watch any?
I watched the first 2 episodes and I fell asleep during the third.
Oh, thank God. Fuck. I watched 2 episodes, fell asleep,
Yep.
woke up, started rewatching.
I tried watching more, but I just fell
I
asleep.
think I'm 4 episodes in, and then I fell asleep again. It's not bad, but it's not something where
It's girl bossy.
it's not something I can sit there and be like, oh wow, I'm gonna stay focused. It's
Yep.
kind of boring. It's a lot better than, well, I can't say it's better than last season. Last season was fucking awesome.
Pretty good, yeah. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, the fucking whole Hellfire Club, loved it.
Mhm.
But this new one,
Metallica in the Upside Down. That was
yeah, fucking this one's not bad. I can't say it's terrible because it's not the worst show.
cool. Mhm.
It's watchable. You can enjoy it. But I haven't been like keeping up. Like I can stay awake. I'd
Yeah.
rather nap.
That's fair. Since we're on the topic of Stargate, quick. I found one when I was in Egypt. Did I send you that at all, Andy?
Yeah, I watched it
Did I?
17 times. And again, I'm pretty sure you just entered a man's asshole.
There's a very good chance. You never know.
So
You want to talk about
do
that?
they have the gates? No, I don't care about that.
Okay.
Do the gates lead anywhere? Do they know where they go, or are they
Oh, yeah.
kind of like, hey, we're stepping into the unknown?
They have it mapped out. They can usually figure out where they're going. They send in a probe first, sometimes a drone to scout the area out, make sure you
that
can
makes
survive
sense.
there.
Okay, so there's a little bit of brain behind there.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, we went from me being in Egypt in that last video to pyramids at the Louvre in Paris. 4 new arrests have been made following the Louvre jewelry heist. Now, we've been following this
Couple weeks
story
now.
since they got away on scooters.
A fantastic. I'm telling you, what is it? Ocean's 15 or whatever they
yeah.
come out with. Maybe they're already shooting it. This is all.
This is
part of
it. This is it. I mean,
The AI has written the script, and this is the culmination of it. We're gonna see these articles and be like, "Wow, these people are reviewing this dumb shit."
back on the Stargate thing. Eli says the probe first makes most sense. Yes, always probing first. And before we continue, we got Idaho Mike in the chat.
he
Good
is.
morning, guys. It
Good
looks
morning.
mighty cold there. Cheers. It is very cold. As you can see, I got my nice rabbit fur hat on. I don't know if it's actually rabbit skin, but
I'm trying to think. Trying to pull up the temps right now.
I'm going to say it's 22.
It
Fahrenheit.
was colder than
4
that.
more people have been arrested as part of the investigation into last month's theft of precious jewelry at the Louvre Museum in Paris. The Paris prosecutor's office says, well, English hard.
Oh, well, you're speaking French in English accent.
That's why.
It's 16 degrees right now.
16
Fahrenheit.
Hot damn. Reminder to warm the truck up before we leave.
Yeah.
2 men aged 38 and 39 and 2 women ages 31 and 40. That's quite a gap. Were arrested on Tuesday. They were all from the Paris region. No way.
If I remember correctly, last week me and Willie were covering the people they already arrested,
Mhm.
and it was like some random guy. They pulled DNA off a scooter, and we're like, that guy could have just rented the scooter earlier, and
Right.
he's all of a sudden arrested. So, but these are apparently long-term criminals, so there's a higher chance these are.
Well, yeah. I mean, when
involved.
did the first Ocean's movie come out?
Oh fuck, 20.
It had to been 90, no?
No, probably
2001?
2000. I was gonna say 2004 or something, but
No.
maybe 2006.
I got to find out.
Google eyes.
Was it Ocean's 8?
That was Ocean's 11.
No, I think it was Ocean's 8, 2008. Okay, so maybe it was Ocean's 11. 2001. Okay, we were both close.
Yeah.
I was closer.
Oh, I said 2004, but
I said
again,
I said
but you also
90s.
said Ocean's 8, which was like a prequel to.
Dude, there's so many Ocean's movies.
That's
It's
what I'm saying. This one
ridiculous.
writes itself.
Yeah.
We're gonna have Tom Cruise in this one, jumping out of a plane,
That day, man.
jumping out of a plane through the fucking Louvre itself, not even involved in the fucking elevator escalator thing they got there.
He's gonna take off in a Maserati, not scooters. All right.
The fucking Louvre itself's gonna take off as a spaceship.
Yep. So yeah, they stole a lot of jewels that worth up to 80 million pounds.
Was it
I
80
think
million?
was.
I thought it said 102, but there it is. Yeah, 88 million.
88 million euros, or 76 to 100 million pounds, 102 million US dollars, which should be
It's
the
like-
only number that counts up there. Just saying.
Again, 4 or 5 items, but big items. Pretty interesting that they still have no idea who's who, and they're just arresting people.
Well, good. To me, it looks like everyone they're arresting is criminals. They're all crimers. Well, yeah, we'll see what happens on that. Idaho Mike says it's 62 degrees Fahrenheit here. Brr.
Must be nice. That's a nice warm summer day. I said 16.
You suck, Mike. No, well, we got crown jewels to Spanish galleons full of gold. First treasures from the Holy Grail of shipwrecks recovered. The site of the wreck is a Colombia state secret, and the ownership of the treasure is hotly contested. I love myself some Spanish gold.
Well, who owns it? I think that's the biggest debate.
Assuming Colombia.
Well, technically, I think there was the previous shipwrecks who fall down. Like, hey, that's Spanish
technically
gold.
Spain, yeah,
That's what I'm
they're
saying.
gonna claim
It's
it too.
the Spanish claim to it, and
That's
they
a
have
big
the original
issue.
claim. It goes down. I guess it depends on who has a bigger army.
Exactly. One of the coins recovered from the wreck of the San Jose Armada de la República de Colombia. That's the picture who took it. So yeah, it's
That's
beautiful
pretty well intact.
dude. Gold doesn't tarnish. Sometimes they fuse together into giant chunks, but an 18th century Spanish galleon dubbed the Holy Grail of shipwrecks for its storied cache of 11 million gold and silver coins worth an estimated $20 billion has yielded the first treasures.
Well, that's current standards. I mean, probably back in their day, they're like, yeah, it's a couple $100. But also at the same time, how many of these Spanish ships have sunk?
Lots.
I'm gonna say they are probably the biggest exporter of sunken ships.
Yeah. Off the coast of Florida in Vero Beach, where my family vacations. 1715, there was a fleet of Spanish galleons that sank there during a hurricane, and there was 12 of them, but they found, I was watching Uncharted X, and they found a 13th ship that wasn't named
That's what I'm saying.
originally.
It's just,
Yeah.
it's like every time, hey, you guys want to go in the ocean? Spanish ship sunk, and you're like, okay,
See you later, Nigga. No, thanks for stopping by. Good seeing you, brother.
bye. But yeah, it's hey, what ship is full of gold out here?
All of
It's
them.
a Spanish one.
The Spanish one. Well,
It's
because
all
they
from Spain.
conquered South America.
Yeah, but you think they'd have better ships or better navigators, better fucking captains?
They got sunk in battles with the British or hurricanes.
Oh boy.
Idaho Mike, here it got late. Where's Willie? Willie, he had better thing to do, apparently. The San Jose, a 64-gun galleon of the Spanish Navy, was sunk by the British in 1708 when her powder magazines exploded near Cartagena, Colombia. Now, a Colombia mission to salvage the wreck has retrieved its first artifacts, a cannon, 3 coins, and some porcelain. The recovery forms part of an expedition to the wreck approved by Bogota last year following the rediscovery of the ship in 2015. Bogota.
Sophie, get in there.
Bodega. Yeah, where's Sophie when you need her? The San Jose lies 600 meters, almost 2,000 feet below the Caribbean Sea, but its exact location... Caribbean. Do you say Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Retard. But its exact location is a state secret.
The
and
fucking,
ownership of the treasure is highly contested.
That one guy who's like, Alexa, play Pirate the Caribbean theme song. Fucking Alexa just plays it.
No, Willie, it was his wife's birthday today, so they went out. And we might join them after this. We'll see if we make it out of here.
I will be joining them as long as we don't have 15 feet of snow, but
yeah, which I almost slid across the highway and crashed into the snowbank on
Really?
the way in.
They're
It was
well
very
plowed.
slippery.
well plowed.
Not the center lane. They don't plow the turning lane.
Oh, I had there was an officer out there pulling someone over on a bicycle,
Nice.
pedal bike
Very nice.
in the middle lane.
Must have been drinking.
He literally, like, the
Potato.
police had to escort him down the highway because he was in the middle lane on a pedal bike.
You know, there's a
in the
bike trail.
storm.
There's a bike trail. You
Yeah,
could have just used that.
could have, but let me tell you,
Unbelievable.
he's on the highway. I was like, what is going on here?
What
Was there a crash? Is there an accident?
What a
Some
dick.
kind of pedal bike in the middle of the fucking highway.
All right, back to the golden treasure. It has been the subject of a legal battle in the United States, Colombia, and Spain over who owns the rights to the sunken treasure. Sea Search Armada, a group of American investors, claims to have discovered the ship in 1982 and demands $10 billion for its part, estimating this to be 50% of the treasure's worth.
Wow.
Colombia's government, meanwhile, says the purpose of its deep sea mission is research and not treasure, and that the artifacts will be preserved and studied.
What are you gonna study? It's fucking ancient coins worth a lot of money.
Not even
apparently
ancient.
right now. Well,
No.
yeah, I guess it's old coins worth a lot of money now.
Silver,
10
gold,
fucking billion dollars.
worth up to 20 billion. Yeah, 10 billion is 50%.
Shit.
And America's like America's like the Egyptians. Money.
I can't believe just the amount of money. Just be that guy on the ship, like, hey, we
Yep.
found it. Oh, that's all ours. You're like, God damn.
That's a word. The coins known as macaquinas have been taken to the National Museum of Colombia.
Is
Well,
it
other-
Macaquinas?
Macarena. While other finds are being studied and preserved at the Caribbean Oceanographic and Hydrographic Research Center.
Speaking of which,
I like treasure.
DrinkU.P is now starting to GoFundMe to fund our expeditions
Yep.
to go find some Spanish
We are
treasure
gonna go look for Spanish gold and silver in the Florida Keys.
off random coasts. You know, you tell
But first, we need to start a GoFundMe to get us to Florida.
the top donor tells us where we're looking, and we're just gonna go there and find the gold.
I'm tempted to start a GoFundMe so we can go to MegaCon.
That's
All
funny.
right.
I mean, if $10 billion, holy shit.
Yeah. You want to hold on the fort for like 10 seconds? I got it. Run to the bathroom.
Good luck with that. It's cold out there.
All right. How about you talk about that giant shark that is
That
actually
sounds horrendous.
millions of years older than we assumed it was?
Well, I am
Imagine where you found it. Australia.
unregulated in these parts. I have not read this article. I do not know anything about said thing. Let's see here. Discover Wildlife. Haven't heard of them before. It's new here from the team at BBC Wildlife. Okay. Let's see. Mega shark remains found on beach in Australia. Experts say it was absolutely massive. Well, that tells me a whole lot. After examining fossils, scientists think the huge prehistoric predator would have been measured up to 8 meters in length. What's that in American units? Quick math lies. Weighted significantly more than today's great white sharks. Okay. Great white sharks are pretty big, but if you're significantly more, makes sense. Found on a stretch of coastline near the city of Darwin, northern Australia, for Australians out there. Fighting the bees, fighting the llamas. Discovered considered of 150 million year old vertebrae. That's impressive. Lamniform shark, mackerel shark. 115 million years old. That's impressive. 16-foot great white. Okay, that's a sub-story. Yes. Look at that. What is that? A picture of 116 million year old vertebrae from the Giganto-Darwin lamniform shark. Can't read that from 10 feet away. I'm getting old.
Very impressive.
It looks like a fucking tree trunk.
Yeah, where's Nishi when you need her, hey?
Count the rings.
Or Debbie.
Count the rings.
Oh, I already had a beer there.
1 oi,
Damn.
2 oi, 3. What do they say? Cunt. 4.
What?
Vertebrae almost identical to the great white shark. However, there was one big difference. Vertebrae of today's great whites measure around 8 centimeters in diameter, with those found near Darwin were over 12. Fucking
That's like-
megalodon.
That.
You know what they say? 3 centimeters is a lot.
Is it? I thought that was about average.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot. Above average, if you ask me. Is this a picture of it?
It's
Illustration showing
plesiosaur.
gigantic. Okay. So it looks like a normal shark, but probably massive. Interesting stuff, Jeff.
Yeah.
Thank you for leaving me with that. I think we were well entertained.
I could hear you.
I was very.
I could hear you out the back door after I was tripping over kids' bikes and trying to get the door.
Oh, you actually went out the back door?
Yeah, you see the
Oh,
snowbank in the front of the garage?
That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
There's snow everywhere. I'm
Yeah, and
surprised that
then
back was even
I
open.
can never get that doorknob to work because Willie won't buy a new doorknob, so I gotta
To
give
be
him
hon-
one.
to
I
be
gotta
honest,
donate one to the garage.
I'd rip that door off and just put a new one there. That thing's seen
Honestly,
better
it just
days.
needs a doorknob. Just
and a
saying.
light and a hope and a dream.
Yeah. Should we get the tag on our video for global warming or climate change?
Oh, you put a tag on the video? Sure.
No, but it'll pop up because we're going to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Researchers stunned by remnants of an ice age civilization discovered in melting ice. This is the first. So you're saying that there was something there before the ice was there?
You're saying we're breaking news here?
So you're saying
This
that the
just
world
in.
was possibly warmer at a time?
I thought that was the whole point of global warming, where we go through cycles. It's like a circle.
It's a circle. Rising temperatures around the globe have already been linked to many negative impacts, including sea level rise and an increase in severe weather. Now researchers say that changing climate is a key factor in uncovering jaw-dropping artifacts from over 1,000 years ago.
Fuck, can you imagine they open up a fucking, or they're cutting through the ice and they're like, there's a computer down here. Like, there's microchips. There's fucking, or they're going to come across some sort of like AI gel goo and be like, oh, this is fucking frozen water or something. Toss it to the side. The future.
Yeah.
Alien stuff. Yeah, went on a rant there. I'm sorry.
As life science
just
report,
fucking-
archaeologists in Norway discovered a 1,500-year-old reindeer trap made of hundreds of wooden logs. The ancient structure was revealed by melting ice in the Arlandsfjellet Mountains. Okay,
Also, is it weird that
1,500 years old. All right, hear me out. And it has now been covered in ice for how long? But now it's melting, and they're saying, "Oh, the world's going to end because ice is melting." Well, apparently there was no ice there before.
no, that makes sense.
So what's the big deal?
And at the same time, I'm just picturing we're finding reindeer and stuff, but we don't hear anything about. I mean, granted, we get buildings and some things here and there if you're digging deep enough.
Well, yeah,
We should look into like military bases, see where they're updating those, because then they found something.
Well,
It's like, hey, the ice melted, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, now's the time we're building a military base over here, and you're like, oh, what did they find?
well, Zambia, they found 450,000-year-old wooden structure.
Again, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, how long?
450,000 years old.
According to who?
The people that
Science?
carbon dated it.
450.
Yeah.
God damn.
And it was notched like Lincoln logs, so it was a structure. Yeah.
Okay, I'm interested in that. Why don't we?
You didn't
pull
know
that
about
up?
that?
No. Why don't we pull that up?
Because it
That's
was like
interesting.
3 years old. We've talked about it before.
Did we?
We've talked about it somewhere. All right. Alongside the trap, researchers found other artifacts, including reindeer antlers, iron spearheads, and wooden arrows. The discovery has provided new insights into ancient hunting practices in the region.
Again, this goes back to the whole what I think of ancient life. Like aliens could exist, yes, but it's mostly us in a previous 1,000 years ago. We go to war, some sort of natural disaster. wipes out Earth. Everything gets reset. We
Mhm.
start from there, build up. Greek fire. Yeah, why not?
It's been an hour, halfway point ish.
We got to cut it a little short today. We got a party to go to.
It's not a party, it's just a bar. It's expensive. We still have $60 in DrinkU.P points we got to use tonight. So, yeah, no, absolutely. But this is only 1,500 years ago. So it's really not that long ago.
Well, compared to the fucking. I'm trying to think what else we got here recently. I mean, technology itself, 1990, really, with the main pavement for computers, and we advanced so far.
Mhm.
Supposed to be in flying cars now, but
Who farted? I smelt it. Say it fast. Idaho Mike making a joke. Who farted?
oh, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? What?
Yep. Just like the cave, the end of the Planet of the Apes, the deeper they dug, the more civilized the people were. Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And I'm telling you, we're gonna find something, dig down far enough, and the compass, the safe from the shipwreck,
Titanic. It's a James
the
Cameron movie.
early computer with the gears and stuff.
Oh, the one, the Greek.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell is that called?
So it's random things where you're like,
oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
So they knew all this stuff, but obviously they're still hurting.
Antikythera.
But I'm sure digging
Yeah.
far enough down, we'll find something in there and be like, oh, we have no idea what this is.
Oh yeah, they dug deep in a certain place, and they dug deeper, and they found more stuff. So
Yeah.
that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
According to Scar, cold temperatures meant the tool stayed covered in snow year round. And based on how well preserved the antlers were, this ice encasement process happened quickly following its use by ancient Norwegians.
Like a flash freeze,
One
or
could say, yeah.
kind of like what we just happened here.
Yeah, and has now seen the light of day for the first time in 1,500 years. And once again, there is no pictures of it. Like most of these articles,
Oh yeah.
they talk about something and then don't show a picture.
But what's the did they DNA analysis the reindeer possibly?
Yeah, they carbonated
just
it 1,500 years.
well, they carbonated, but confirm what it looked like, or possibly what it could have looked like. Kind of, evolution along the lines. Is reindeer still 1,500 years
yeah,
ago?
they really didn't change much. I was going to show you a picture because we were talking about like weird ancient stuff.
Yeah, interested.
Let's see.
I mean, again, pots and
Right.
jars, glasses. I can see those all staying
Well, these are
relatively the
the-
same.
The perfect jars. Like they're like extremely thin. This is made out of stone. Here, I'll share.
Yeah.
For anyone that has watched anything on Ben Van Kerkwick or Matt Bell podcast, the stone vases, they're made out of granite and they're perfect almost.
So again, another
jars.
probably technology we don't have anymore
Mm-hmm.
to make it smooth and out of granite like that.
Yeah.
Hollow
Look how small
it
that
out.
thing is. It's tiny. But that's not what I was trying to show you. What I wanted to show you.
No, I understand, but that's something, and even older, we can come across something
That's
and
made
be
out
like,
of
"Well, that
stone."
fucking makes no sense."
That's one piece of stone.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. That. You ever seen that?
No.
That's one piece of. That's made out of stone. That's one piece of stone. It's been
With-
it's been fixed, but it's all. I think it's granite. The whole thing is
So they
granite.
got those little lips right there, the
Yeah.
little flaps right there.
Yeah, that
and
is
then
granite.
is that cylindrical thing in the middle part of it, or is that
Yeah,
just
that's
hold
part
it
of
up? Huh? And that's one piece.
Yeah, it's one piece
Like
of. I'm
there's-
pretty sure it's granite or diorite. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. How do you make that? And it's thin.
No, that's what I'm saying.
These are thin. It's like it's like 3/8 of an inch.
I mean, do they say what they think it's for? Because it looks like
There's
you
been a
could
lot of
grab it, it's
documentaries.
holding, like, I
Yeah, a
could see
lot
it
of
carrying
documentaries have
something,
talked
but
about it.
fuck, that's interesting.
Yeah, Eli McGinnis right there. He was there. Wild, right? Yeah. So one of the guys on our group, Ian Gray, he was. It was Ian or was it one of the McGinnis brothers? I'm not quite sure. I apologize, guys. I
Guinness.
forgot. But I'm saying that it looks like this might have sat on top of that because of the circle.
That's a bigger circle, though.
Yep. Yeah. Look at it. I mean, they took that picture a lot closer than this.
Yeah,
one
I know, but I think the diameters are different.
Mhm.
But however, that looks like it could hold something spherical, possibly on top.
Right.
Like,
But it's
but at the
stone.
same
So
time,
what's the
it's just-
point of,
yeah,
like you need a wheel or a
what's-
propeller or something like that? Why?
but I see the hands on the side. I think that's holding something. You're carrying it for
Yeah.
something. But three of them seems weird.
Let's see what.
Uh,
A single stone carved.
he didn't say much. Very insightful.
So yeah, no idea what it does.
That's just very interesting. That's one, and those lips are also part of it. So that's part of the one piece, not added on after.
This looks like metal.
Huh.
Yeah. Well, 2 seconds after that, we got yelled at by one of the guys at the museum saying we needed to have a guide with us, which we had a tour guide, but we just showed up separately.
But again, you get those large
That
groups.
was an issue.
Large groups.
There was
you get too many.
like 5 of us. And he came up and started yelling at us, asking where our guide
That's it.
was.
So you got 5 people splitting off doing something separate,
Mhm.
40 people on the other
But
side.
as soon as our guide showed up and started yelling, everybody's yelling in Arabic, which they're probably just talking like we are now, but it sounds very angry when they're talking in Arabic.
Well, because you're used to 9/11, and you're like, all right, we're getting
Inside
bombed
job.
here.
Yeah. So that was pretty neat.
All you heard was Aloha Snack Bar.
I did. I said that at one point. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't say
Yeah.
that. As we're getting on a plane.
Getting on a plane. What's going on here? Aloha Snack Bar.
Hot knives and brute force. King Tut's mummy was decapitated and dismembered after its historic discovery. Then researchers covered it up, which was funny because I was telling you before the stream that our tour guide Ahmed was telling us this on our way to on our way somewhere one day. I think it was on the way to Valley of the Kings to go see King Tut's tomb. He was talking about how the golden mask, the most famous, golden pharaoh's mask was
Okay.
on, and they literally like broke his head off so they could get it off.
See, I thought I sent this while you were there, and I was like, oh, that's fucking
You might
weird,
have.
but
Yeah, I saw King Tut's mummy.
that's interesting.
Yeah,
I mean, again, that shows like the ancient, I wouldn't say ancient, older.
it's old. It's ancient.
Well, he's ancient, obviously, but the research into discovering how things are working, like, oh, why is he stuck? Let's just fucking brute force it and just like snap, destroy
Yep.
everything. The pyramids themselves, I saw your pics from your last night's stream,
Yeah,
but we're talking concrete paved over things or
Dude, there's so
holes
much
drilled,
redone.
and I'm just like,
Yep.
man, like what? You can't even decipher nothing. Nothing makes sense.
nothing's new or nothing's old anymore. It seems like.
Yeah. And if you're trying to make discovery of like anything going on, they're like, no, you can't validate it.
Yep.
Is that him?
Yeah, we'll get to it. Eli says, I kind of thought the propeller for water the first time I saw it doesn't have to be for a boat, just to move water. Yeah, absolutely.
Like
It looks like it could be a
watermill?
propeller.
Big old watermill.
Yeah, something
Just
like
sitting
that.
there on the
Could be.
enhance.
So November 2025 marks 100 years. Wow. So that's why they opened the Grand Egyptian Museum.
That's fine. It was
King
big.
Tut's tomb, yeah. Since archaeologists first examined Tutankhamun's mummified remains, what followed wasn't scientific triumph, it was destruction. Using hot knives and brute force, Howard Carter's team decapitated the pharaoh,
That's
severing
what I
his
said.
limbs and dismembered his
That's
torso.
what I said. How old is
I didn't know it was.
fucking
I didn't know it was
fucking-
that much.
We went in with the
They covered it
hacksaw.
up.
Hacksaw on some fucking fire. We're getting him out of there.
Right?
Why is he stuck? Heaven forbid you fucking try something. No, brute force. Brute force the technique. And then decapitated, sent to America, put in a museum.
Mm-hmm. Tutankhamun's tomb was first discovered in the Valley of the Kings by a team of the mostly Egyptian excavators led by Howard Carter in November 1922. However, it took several years for the excavators to clear and catalog the tomb's antechamber, the first part of which would become a decade-long excavation. This meticulous work, as well as delays caused by friction between Carter and the Egyptian government, meant it wasn't until 1925 that Tutankhamun's remains were uncovered. This milestone whipped up another wave of what has been termed Tutmania or Tutmania. After the tombs-
Mania.
Tootmania. Yeah, I get
It's
that.
a fart festival.
Yeah, that's what you get after visiting England for a week. After the tomb's initial discovery generated a wave of popular fascination for Egyptian archaeology. When Carter's team eventually opened up Tutankhamun's innermost coffin, they found the pharaoh's body fused to the casket by a hardened black pitch-like substance. This resin was poured over the wrappings during burial to protect the body from decay. Carter described the corpse as firmly stuck and noted that no amount of legitimate force could free it. In a desperate attempt to soften the resin and remove the body, the coffin was exposed to heat of the sun. When this failed, the team resorted to hot knives. Hot knives, folks. The hottest knives. Severing Tutankhamun's head and funerary mask from his body in the process.
So that kind of brings me
Tootmania.
to a random thought process of preserving. Is that to possibly immortality or in the future, maybe resurrection
Dude,
kind of
yeah.
thing. I mean, what was the point in preserving the body for
Well,
the most
they-
part? It's just gonna, hey, we got this tar, we know it's gonna preserve it. Does it? I mean, do they have the science for it? Who's to say?
So, according to our tour guide Ahmed, if you're out there, Ahmed, I know you're not. You're awesome, but he was explaining that they saw everything in the world as a cycle in a circle. It's a circle.
It's never
Never
makes
ending.
sense. Yep.
Like the sun goes down and it comes back up. That's why they buried their dad on the west side of the Nile River, because that's where the sun goes down, and eventually they're going to come back on the east side and come around again. So they believed in resurrection.
So preserve the body,
Preserving the body,
better. Okay, that
yep,
makes sense.
in
then.
the
Okay.
underworld, and then eventually resurrect again. But clearly, it didn't happen that way.
Was he still found on the west side?
Valley of the Kings, yeah, the west side of the river.
What's the that song? West Side? Is it the West Side by Benny Blanco
No
and
idea.
Halsey?
Mm,
All right, I'm pretty sure it's West Side.
not much of a fan.
That was just one of his big hits, but yeah.
Yeah. The autopsy that followed is devastating. Tutankhamun was left decapitated, his arms separated at the shoulders, elbows and hands, his legs at the hips, knees and ankles, and his torso cut from the pelvis at the iliac crest. His remains were later glued together to simulate an intact body, a macabre reconstruction that concealed the violence of the process.
Well, I'm sure.
I'll tell you what, that makes a lot more sense of why you could only see the head and feet.
I was gonna say, if he's getting resurrected on the east side, he is not to be there.
That's why you could only see the head and feet
Yeah.
in his tomb. Yeah, I got to see King Tut.
Interesting. I mean, that's a cool pick.
Yeah.
But yeah, that makes
Dude, it was unbelievable in there. I mean, it was a small area, small tomb, where the rest of them were like corridors and big rooms all the way down underground.
mhm.
But this one, you walked into a platform, you saw like where the big area was, and then you walk out and you saw him. And
Huh.
everybody's just packed up in there. And there's this guy and his wife or girlfriend, and they're sitting there taking duck face selfies for 10 minutes almost. I'm like,
Well,
can we fucking get this going here? I want to get a picture and a video of the tomb and move on.
you didn't see any TikTok stars doing a dance in there, or you didn't really,
Yeah,
really
see
say
it. Video, it's sideways here. Oh no, that's his body.
okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in this one. Here it is. That's very small compared to the rest.
Huh.
But it was still jam packed with. I mean, they built a museum around it. Half the museum, the Grand Egyptian Museum, was just the stuff they found in King Tut's tomb. So that small area right there that I just showed you,
Yeah.
there's no way in hell they fit that much shit in there.
Hmm.
I don't believe it. I know there's another chamber off to the right there. I think there's one underneath the standing platform we were on, but definitely not enough room for that much stuff.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Interesting.
So yeah, Howard Carter and his cronies really messed him up.
Well, it's interesting. At least you can verify things, because I like ancient Egypt and stuff, but not enough to go over there and see it.
I'd recommend it to anyone. Just be prepared to be overwhelmed with people telling you to ride in their taxi and tell you that Uber's no good here. You can't use Uber, and just asking you for money.
Exactly why I don't want to go there. And it's dry country.
You just got to know where to find it.
Dry country.
We found like 4
not a
liquor
fan.
stores.
Yeah, not a fan. Not
Dude,
a fan.
there's a bar in a hotel.
Yeah, in the hotel, because that's where it's allowed.
Yeah.
Freedom of drink. I stand by
Dude,
the freedom
so-
to drink.
We got this whiskey. I bought a bottle of whiskey, and then another guy in our crew bought a bottle of whiskey. It was Egyptian-made whiskey, 40% alcohol. It costs like
Straight from King Tut's taint.
$8. It was like 750 Egyptian pounds. It was like $8. It was horrible. It was
Yeah.
so bad. I was watching Adam Krigler's show earlier, and he was talking about the whiskey. And he's like, Jeff, you're out there. You tried the whiskey, didn't you? I said, yeah, I bought it. He said, that wasn't whiskey. It said whiskey on it, but it wasn't whiskey. It was horrible.
Yep. Not a fan. Not a fan.
No. And the beer they had was my favorite beer that I had there was, it's called Sakara Gold. It's their light beer. Very good. Very good beer. Anyways, we're going to stick to rocks. Man keeps rock for years, hoping it's gold. It turned out to be way more valuable.
There's a lot of people who do this. I mean, if you like rocks, good for you. I knew one guy had a meteor
I like
as his
rocks.
doorstop. So
Looked at some stuff on VR online. Yeah. Oh, I suppose I never even thought about that. Looking at VR stuff online for them. Yeah. I'll zoom in a little bit for the folks at home that can't hear. In 2015, David Hole.
That's a hell of a name.
In 2015, David Hole.
Wow. What a hole.
Sorry. Was prospecting in the
Marylebone.
Maryborough Regional Park near Melbourne, Australia. See, another Australian reference, and we don't even have the Australians out there.
It's always Australia.
It's always Australia.
What's gonna kill you over there? I don't know. It's
Everything.
some sort of snake, spider, fucking kangaroo.
Giant sharks.
What happened 20,000 years ago?
Rocks from
Meteor
space.
hit. Yeah, it's just
Armed with a metal detector, he discovered something out of the ordinary, a heavy reddish rock resting in some yellow clay. He took it home and tried everything to open it, sure that there was a gold nugget inside the rock. After all, Maryborough was a goldfields region where the Australian gold rush peaked in the 19th century. To break open his find, Holt tried a rock saw, an angle grinder, a drill, and even doused the thing in acid. However, not even a sledgehammer could make a crack. That's because he was trying so hard to open was not a gold nugget. He found out years later it was a rare meteorite.
space gold.
Space gold. SETI tomb online. I know you asked earlier if I went to SETI's tomb. I think we did. I think we went to SETI. I could be wrong. I was looking at my phone earlier to see because I tried taking a picture of all the tomb names as we were walking in, and I might have missed that one. So I'll have to check that out. What about the vodka, Jeff? We'll talk about that after we talk about.
There's
the meteorite.
vodka.
Vodka watermelon flavored drink. Yes. Yeah, SETI the first.
A
Yep,
vodka
okay.
flavored.
I'll tell you. Yeah, we'll talk about it after
I
the
don't think
meteorite.
that's how it works.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how.
Okay. Yeah, SETI the first. Okay. Yeah, so we did go in SETI the first, I think. It had a sculpted dimple look to it. Melbourne Museum geologist Dermot Henry told the Sydney Morning Herald in 2019 that's formed when it comes through the atmosphere and they're melting on the outside. The atmosphere sculpts them. Unable to open the rock, but still intrigued, Holt took the nugget to Melbourne Museum for identification. And there it is right there. I wish I could find a meteorite.
That's
That'd be
a fucking
cool.
Rock.
That's a rock.
That's a rock.
Exactly.
It's not just a rock. That's a boulder.
That's a boulder.
What the fuck's
The
my
pioneers
time
are right these
Where's my
days
time
for miles.
It's not just a rock. Boulder. Don't have one.
I've looked at a lot of rocks that people think are meteorites. Henry told Channel 10 News. In fact, after 37 years of working at the museum and examining thousands of rocks, Henry said only 2 of the offerings had ever turned out to be real meteorites. This was one of the 2. If you saw a rock on Earth like this, you picked it up. It shouldn't be that heavy. Melbourne Museum geologist Bill Birch explained to Sydney Morning Herald.
Yeah.
That's cool. Weighed 37.5 pounds. Using a diamond saw to cut a small slice, researchers discovered its composition had a high percentage of iron, making it an H5 ordinary chondrite. And that's it underneath the microscope. So yeah, if you find a heavy rock out there, it looks kind of goofy. It's not gold. It's a meteorite.
Only if you're in Australia.
Only
clearly.
if you're in Australia. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. A lot of ancient stuff.
Yeah, it's been a week of ancient stuff, a couple weeks of ancient stuff for me. Let's see here. SETI is a big one, and you have to pay extra for SETI. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I think I have tickets.
Tickets,
please.
Tickets.
Yeah, SETI right here. Got my tickets in the back of my phone here. SETI. Yeah, so we did go into SETI. That's pretty neat.
Thanks for the invite, Jeff. Cool ball.
Go fuck yourself.
Willie is at his wife's birthday party, which I will be attending. I don't know if Jeff's gonna make it, but
Well, I have
as
the
soon as we end
money.
this.
I have the drink-up bucks, so
I'll
be
yes.
there.
So we will be there celebrating.
Willie
shortly.
lost in Jeff's foot paradise. What? Excuse me. Sorry. All right. Like Eli mentioned earlier, what about the vodka, Jeff? Okay. So it was like a 12 or 16 ounce bottle. Pretty sure it was a 12-ounce bottle. And it was called Triple X.
So is this Egyptian made vodka?
Yeah. Egyptian.
Okay.
It was a flavored vodka, kind of like a wine cooler.
Can they
spritzer
grow
sort of thing.
potatoes in Egypt?
No, not that I'm aware of. A lot of papyrus though.
So I wonder why.
I figured I'd buy one. So I bought that alongside 4 24-ounce of their beers, which range from 10 to 15% alcohol. Pretty heavy, but I shared one with our friend Mogwai guy, who joined us last night on my channel stream with Andy and I.
Is that the IPA kind of style?
No,
or
it's
just
like a
heavy alcohol.
heavy beer,
Okay.
very heavy beer. It had a kick.
Oh,
I'll tell
I'm
you
gonna
what.
say most beers 3%, maybe 6.
Yeah, this is definitely
IPAs
nothing
start
like that.
leading
This
into
is some
the
thick shit. So I remember opening said watermelon flavored vodka drink, and I remember drinking a little bit of it. But what I don't remember was finishing it or getting back to my hotel room. But I do remember waking up in the middle of the night and puking everywhere. All the food that I had for dinner, lots of rice and chicken and beef and stuff like that, or lamb. Woke up the next day. There was no garbage can next to my bed. It was on the floor
Oh boy.
in my hotel room that I still had an extra night to stay at. All over the sheets. So needless to say, I cleaned everything up the best I could. I wrote the paper pad, sorry, and I threw down 20 American dollars, which is like 3,000 Egyptian pounds. So, I mean, that guy got a payday. And I was hoping that I wouldn't clean the room until after I left the next day. So I literally put the do not disturb sign on, and I was walking down the hall and and I went down to breakfast, and I came back, and there's a guy literally sitting outside my door. He's like, "We've been waiting for you. We need to clean your room." I'm like, "No, you don't. No, you don't need to go in there." He's like, "No, please let us clean your room." He's like, "We need to put new sheets on, new towels." I said, "No, it's fine." He's like, "Please, sir, please let us do it." I'm like, "Nope." Went to my room, came back out. And he's like, "We need to clean your room. Just at least let me get you new sheets." I'm like, "Okay, you know what? Go for it. I'm sorry. Have fun." And I went out of there as fast as I possibly could.
So to anybody who is new here or just met Jeff, this is a typical Jeff story.
No, I haven't puked in I don't know how long, dude.
No, Jeff, it's not the puking part. It's hey,
shitty
I'm
situations
super
I put myself
sorry.
in.
I'm gonna pay you a bunch of money. I don't understand how this works.
I fucked up.
Kind of thing. You leave Jeff alone. This is the stories you get out of him.
I fucked up. Here's some money. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just
Please don't put my name in the paper.
Just don't mention me. This never happened. And it's not like
Maybe how far a bribe will go.
it's never all last night. It's never we're gonna be gone or something. It's we're gonna be here for a little bit, and then Jeff does it like the second night. You're like, we still have a couple days here.
Now you're just exaggerating.
Yeah, it's a little bit of exaggeration, but overall, this is a Jeff story.
Oh,
Peak
yeah.
Jeff story.
You know what?
I mean,
if you didn't have Jeff stories, we'd have no stories at all.
holidays, fucking birthdays. It's a Jeff story.
All right. Well, on that note, we're at the hour and a half mark. Honestly, it felt like 3 hours, but
Yep.
we're at the hour and a half mark. Andy, what do you have coming up?
I'm doing a lot of book reading right now. Red City, and I'm listening to book 7 of Sun Eater, Shadows Upon Time.
Sunny Dur?
Sun Eater.
Sunny Dur?
Pretty interesting. Well, I'm gonna say not pretty interesting, but if you're a fan of sci-fi and space and stuff, fantastic series so far.
Okay.
First book was rough to get into, but it builds upon it. Movies, TV shows, not too much going on. Gonna try to finish American Gods, Stranger Things. We'll see how it turns out. Then we gotta wait till what, Thanksgiving or something, or
wow.
Thanksgiving's behind us.
You mean Christmas?
Christmas
Yes.
for the next part. So all that dumb shit.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, that's and then leveling up gaming. Hopefully, now that we're in the winter depression season, play a lot more games, a lot more free time instead of me, outside working. Doing
Not
shit.
me.
So
I got a lot of shit going on. I start bartending tomorrow for the season.
Yay.
Studios open.
hold on. I don't have a gay button, but I might.
I think I might.
Bruh.
That works.
My name is Jeff.
There you go. Yeah, it's peaks. I mean, and we have the snow for it. People are showing up, so this is
Exactly.
gonna be a year for it.
Yeah, that's for me. I'm working on a video I should have out Monday. I recorded it today, but I think I have to re-record it because the audio is absolute horse shit. For some reason, my microphone didn't pick up my voice most of the time. It kept cutting out.
Are you still working on our Edmund Fitzgerald video?
Yeah, I can get that one finished.
Are you
up.
still working on the other 15 videos?
Yeah, well, I mean,
Edmund
once we
Fitzgerald's.
finish RV there yet, I can put that one together, but we're not done yet. so-
Hopefully next week,
yes, hopefully next week, Tuesday,
Hopefully
we will
next week.
finish RV there yet.
and then we can
Almost done.
play something. Or
Then we can play digging. Just
Well, I was
keep
gonna say, we
digging.
could probably do that this weekend too, just a side project.
We'll see. I got a lot of shit going on this weekend. I might do Mike and Dave's Multiverse tomorrow. And then I got a meeting with Ricardo Calvario on Sunday to talk about where we're going to do some stuff in the future. And I'm supposed to be on Forbidden Frontier on Sunday afternoon. So keep an eye out for that. Really looking forward to that one. We'll be talking about Egypt and Age of Disclosure, the new UFO documentary that came out on Amazon. Definitely geared more towards the normies that haven't been keeping up with stuff. So we'll see how it goes. But we're gonna end her there. Been an hour and a half. Want to thank everyone that joined us tonight. Want to thank the lurkers, anyone that's popping in towards the end. Sorry if you missed the first half, but you can go back and watch it again. Anyone that's going to watch this on the rewatch, you have a wonderful night. Happy Thanksgiving, happy Black Friday, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, and good night.
What's up, y'all? I'm the last man on Earth. Shit's all good. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We out here.